Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Sunday, June 12, 2016, around 2:39 in the afternoon in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's a sunny day, but breezy. It's about 70 degrees or so. There were some clouds this morning. It looked like it was going to rain for a minute or two, a heavy downpour, but no water came out of the sky. And some news to report. It's Happy Loving Day in the United States. Happy Russia Day. The USA soccer team advanced to the quarterfinals of the Copa America soccer tournament. The LA Lakers have eliminated the ceremonial vice president position for Magic Johnson. And Draymond Green has been suspended by the NBA for one game, Game 5 of the NBA Finals, because of his flagrant foul on LeBron James. And one little more news item to report. A very tragic and sad situation happening in Orlando, Florida late last night, early this morning. A mass shooting at a nightclub in Orlando. 50 people dead, 53 people seriously injured, and the gunman has aligned himself with the terrorist group ISIS, and this is sad. This is sad. So many innocent lives lost because of the shooting. It's a hate crime. We need to get guns away from anybody. Get rid of the terrorists. Get rid of them. This is becoming a occurrence all the time, and it's sad. Somebody has to stop it, and I hope one of these days it's completely wiped out. And that's about it on the news. My first video blog subject of the day is about my take on the Social Security disability insurance system in the United States. The Social Security disability insurance system is for people to collect if they are unable to work due to a medical condition or physical or mental medical condition that prevents them from working full time. And over the past several years, with the economy being so bad, more and more people who cannot even find work are trying to apply for benefits for the Social Security disability insurance. And the Social Security disability insurance, if you're seriously injured, they fill out an application about work history, when they became disabled, and the medications they're on, and they submit it, and it goes to the Social Security office, your local Social Security office, and there's like a committee to decide if you get the benefits, if you qualify for Social Security disability insurance. About 70% of people who have filed that application, the initial one, they get rejected. 70% of them. The other 30% of them get approved. Usually it's people in wheelchairs, or blind, or they have serious mental conditions like autism, mental retardation, or many of them, or some of them, they're kind of legally insane. And then once you get rejected, then you go on to a reconsideration process, at which time you might need help with an attorney or lawyer, which they won't take a fee until you get benefits awarded. And then the reconsideration, you could write down more evidence you have, or like more people that could help, but usually about 60% of the people who apply for the reconsideration get rejected, and then there's an appeal there's a chance to go to a judge, and the judge will decide if you get benefits or not. Then you have to get all your information, like conditions. You need to get more like tests done or testimony, and there's gonna be like a vocation expert at those hearings, and you have to like present yourself and your case to the judge to see if you're going to get Social Security disability insurance or not. And the judge then hears your case, and it takes a few weeks before they decide if you could get Social Security disability benefits, which is, retroactive for the first claim you put on your Social Security disability. If you're accepted, you get it retroactive. If you're not, then there's another process, which is an appeals council that goes to Virginia, or who's ever representing you could look at that case and decide they don't want to go further. Then you have to refile your case again from the beginning, eliminating the chance for your retroactive. And then the appeals council could decide if you get Social Security disability benefits or not. If they reject you, then you have one more chance as a federal court process to go to a federal court, but that's a long process. And many people who really need Social Security disability insurance don't get it at all, no matter how many times they file appeal after appeal after appeal after appeal. People who have serious conditions like heart attacks or strokes or deafness or blindness, or on wheelchairs, or serious head injuries, or any other mental conditions like autism or epilepsy or multiple sclerosis or Parkinson's, or even stage 4 cancer, always get rejected on these cases. But more than ever, a lot of people who are suffering from conditions like anxiety or depression, or like addicted to drugs or alcohol, or if they like a schizophrenic, or if they commit a serious crime, or if they come into this country illegally and they can't speak English, then those people most likely get the Social Security disability benefits right off the bat. I think, my humble opinion, that is wrong, giving all these people who have most of the things I just mentioned, except maybe anxiety or depression, giving them Social Security right off the bat, which, it's awful that they get those things, the Social Security disability right off the bat, and people who've worked so hard and paid into the system years and years and years, and they suffering from injuries and conditions, they have to fight to get it, and some of them basically are running out of money for Social Security because they can't get Social Security disability. It's not right for what they do to these people. It's not right for them to prove themselves over and over again, to appeal after appeal after appeal, getting new application after new application, and going through this process. It's just plain wrong for the people who really deserve it, and they give it to the people who they really might probably not deserve it at all. The system is broke. It needs to be fixed, period. They should look into individual case by case basis, the ones that are questionable. They should really look on why they gave it to these people, those cases. They should look into it. But You're probably never going to see that happen because of so many reasons. Mainly that would be probably, discrimination, and that's a thing they don't want to go through. So the Social Security disability insurance system, in my opinion, is broken, and it might never be fixed. It's sad, but it's true. That's about it on that. The second and final video blog's coming up, and it will be about my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile will be about former NHL player Kurt Muller, who's Captain Kirk nickname when he was the captain of New Jersey Devils. Probably the most famous New Jersey Devils player until Martin Brodeur. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bunny guy. Molly was beloved. WCCO accent has nice legs. Elizabeth Hatzo so stunning. She's the best. Amy Swinsley's awesome. And Elizabeth Hopkins of Fox 25 has nice legs. Goodbye. And in the words of Sean Lucha,